Most agencies running paid ads struggle with results. Many find it hard to precisely target the right audience, often wasting time on budget and clicks that don't convert. If you felt this pain, keep watching, because the number one problem is data. Agencies don't have an easy way to find and filter high intent audiences. Sure, Facebook custom audiences can work wonders, but how do you ensure that you're feeding it the right data? Keep watching, because the solution is in this video. Hey guys, so today I'm going to show you a Instagram follower scraper that has literally given me a 10x return on my custom audience that I've built on Facebook using running paid ads. So this really works. So what it usually, the whole process is basically you're going to use a platform called Apify to scrape your competitors' Instagram, Facebook accounts, whatever you want to scrape, and use that and put it directly into a custom audience on Facebook to directly target them with your service or with your product or whatever it might be. So this is extremely powerful. So what you're going to do, I'm going to walk you guys step by step process on how exactly we're going to do this. So basically, what you're going to do is you're going to start with a Apify get dataset item module for now. We're not going to use the watch actor runs because the watch actor runs automatically activates once you input everything into Apify, and that gets sent straight through to make.com and it runs through the whole process. But for the purpose of this video, I'm just going to use a get dataset items for now. So what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to right click on make.com, add a module, and add a Apify and search for Apify and add a get dataset item. Then you're going to have to make a connection with Apify. So Apify is a platform that scrapes a bunch of accounts for you. So what you're going to do is you're going to search for apify.com and you're going to create an account on here. Once you do that, you're going to have to make a connection with Make. So what you're going to do is you create a connection, you type over here connection name, Instagram follower scraper, and then it's going to ask for an API token. Now the API token you can get inside of your Apify account. Once you've registered an account, you go to settings, then you'll see here at the top account and API integrations. You click on API integrations and then you create a new token. And now you've got to say over here, you don't have to, but I usually do it. I just say, I want to scrape Instagram accounts. Okay, then you click create. Once you've clicked created, you're going to see a personal API token pop up here, which you're going to copy and you're going to paste that directly within here because that's your API token that's going to be used to connect make.com with Apify. So once you click save, your connection will be made. And then you're going to see something like this: dataset ID, data transformation, format JSON, limit, and offset. But that's not important now. But let's first go to Apify and go through the whole process. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to the store. You're going to search for it depending on what you want to do. But for this example, I'm going to use Instagram as an example. So I want to scrape Instagram followers and following. So let's just click on this one for now. There's a bunch of them that's gonna pop up, but usually what you can do is you can check over here about how much it costs. So some of them might cost you $20 a month or $40 a month, but that's gonna be unlimited scrapes. But for example, this one is only $1 for 1,000 results. So you can literally scrape 1,000 accounts, 1,000 users within an account for just $1. So it's a no-brainer to use it this way because it's much cheaper. So what you want to do is you're going to have to go to an Instagram account that you want to scrape. So I'm just going to use a company called Mid-Mac Motors. It's a car dealership over here. I'm going to go to my Instagram and then the username, you just paste Mid-Mac Motors. At the list type, it's going to ask you, do you want to scrape the followers or the following? You obviously want to scrape the followers. Then over here, everything gets exported into pages. So if you leave this empty, it's just going to go on forever until everything has been scraped. You're going to scroll down, then you're going to see Instagram cookies. Now, what you need here is this scraper needs the cookies from the Instagram account that you want to scrape. Okay, but before you can scrape anything, you're gonna have to go to your extensions. You're gonna need a extension called Cookie Editor. You can just Google it and add it to your Chrome. It's completely free. So once you do that, you open Cookie Editor, but please remember to be on the page that you want to scrape. So then once you open it, you're going to see a bunch of nonsense that you really don't have to worry about. All you got to do is go to the bottom right, click Export as JSON. Then it's going to copy the JSON to a clipboard. Then just open a Notepad or a Notepad++. Once you do that, you paste everything that you've just copied over here. Then you're going to see a bunch of text. I know it looks scary, but just bear with me. So what you want to do over here, as we go back to the Instagram, to the Apify thing, you're going to see it's asked for a value ID. The session ID, you can just leave it like that. It will automatically get that. But the value ID, that's the thing that we need. So go back to your Notepad++ or Notepad and look through here for a session ID. Everything says value, so this might confuse you, but what you want to do is you scroll down and you look for a session ID. The session ID, to make it easier, is usually the longer values. So just double check here. No, it's not. Yeah, it's over here. Name session ID. You see, it's the longer one, not the longest one. It's the in between one. So just look for the name session ID, and then you'll see a value over here. So copy the value. Make sure to not leave everything out. Copy it and go back to this and paste the value ID in here. Once you do that, you can just ignore everything. I'm not sure what the pagination token is even. I'm just gonna ignore it. And then you click Save and Start. Once you click Save and Start, the Apify actor will start running. So now we just wait for the actor to get the data. This usually takes around about a minute or two to start, but depending on obviously the account size, it might take much longer. So yeah, let's just wait and see what happens now. Okay, as you can see, the actor just gave us some results from the Instagram account that we've just scraped. It actually gave us, if you click on all fields, it gave us a bunch of information that's going to be very useful within the custom audience. As you can see, it even gave us a profile pic of each user, so that we can check whether it's a male or a female, and we can do that for segmentation in Facebook and all that jazz. So yeah, it's kind of exciting, and as you can see, it's really super simple to scrape accounts a day, and this is very valuable in today's digital world to get some feedback and info. Okay, so once you've done that, you can come back to make.com with your remember the get dataset item that we've added a module of in Apify. You can click this, and then it's going to ask a value for the dataset ID. So what you want to do is you want to go back over here, and then where you've just run the actor, and you go to input. Sorry, I'm in storage, and then you'll see a copy for the dataset ID over here. So you copy that, go back to your make.com, and you paste the dataset ID over here, format JSON, and click OK. Right click this, say run module, and then you'll see all of the information has been exported into bundles. So everything that you saw in Apify is now in your make.com workflow. So you see everything has been captured over here, the full name, the profile picture is verified, so everything that you need, you've got now. So next up, what we want to do is we want to add a ChatGPT create a completion prompt, and then you'll also go through the exact same process that we did with Apify with the API key, and you can get all that information on OpenAI's website itself, where you can go through that. But yeah, we create a completion prompt, and then we choose the model that we want to use. Let's just go for ChatGPT 4o. Okay, so what you want to do here is you're going to add a developer system. This is going to ChatGPT what is his role. So basically what you want to do is you want to tell it you are a creative, intelligent writing assistant. Okay, so that's what there is. And then we want to add a user prompt. I'm just gonna copy what I've did previously just to save us some time. So basically what we're doing here is we're telling it exactly what to do. So we are reviewing a list of Instagram profiles. Your task is to determine whether or not a provided input is a real name. Since users on Instagram can set their names to whatever they want, our goal is to filter out names that are clearly fake or fictional. Rules. You've got to give it some rules, otherwise it will drift off and do weird stuff. So basically the rules are, if a profile doesn't include a real name, leave all JSON fields empty. For Gen, attempt to determine whether or not the name seems male or female. If male, enter M. If female, enter F. Output your response in JSON using this format. So verdict, true or false, first name F, first name or empty, last name or empty, and full name or empty, and M or F. Okay. So that's what we're gonna do here for now. Okay, so what we want to do now is we want to just add another prompt, a user prompt. Instagram name, just close it, and then just put a full name in here, and then just close the brackets. Hey, wrong one. We just want to make sure that the response format is in JSON object and that it's being parsed. Okay, so that's about done right now. So if we run this again, this ChatGPT module is going to do exactly what we asked it to do. So let me just stop it for now, so I didn't load a limit on. And then we can check that the results false, so it left it out. So there's nothing, operation 3, to do result true. Okay, that is the name, it's a male, so he came up with that. Result true, Marley Petersen. M or F is for female. Okay, that's perfect. So I want to check one more. Okay, you see this verdict is false again because it's not a real account. So you see this, it just sorted out everything for us over here. So what we want to do now is just name this filter and extract names. Okay, so the next step would be a Google Sheets module to put everything into Google Sheets. So what we want to do is we want to go to Google and just go to Google Sheets and add a new blank spreadsheet. So what we want in here is their first name, their last name, the app ID, as well as the gender. So that's the few things, the only 4 things that we oh shit, what did I just do? Okay, never mind. So that's the 4 things that we really want out of this. So we want to use this. Let's just choose the spreadsheet. I just called it Instagram. Okay, let's just refresh this. Instagram scraper. And then let's wait for it. Okay, choose the sheet name. Okay, so what we want to do is we just want to check if the first name is equal to first name, and if the last name is equal to last name. And we can also add the app ID. We just can grab this from Appify. Okay, what I want to do now is just add another Google Sheets add a row function. Let's just search for the spreadsheet again. We called it Instagram scraper. So that spelling actually bothers me now. Sheet 1. Okay, before we do this, we just want to add a filter in here, citing new if the bundles are new. So if the total number of bundles is equal to 0, we just make it so that we know that it doesn't go through. After we've set up this filter, we just want to go in here and put in these values. And put in these values again for the first name from the same ChatGPT module. First name, last name, app ID, and the gender. Gender. Okay. Let's quickly run this. Let's maybe do a few of them quickly. Okay, let's stop at 5. So now we can actually see that the stuff is getting sent through. Updates, options, values. The values here: first name, last name, app ID. Something that I've actually forgot to add is here we need a filter as well. So I think if the verdict is true, is equal to true, it can move on. Otherwise it's gonna send literally everything to Google Sheets, and that's just what happened here. So let's just delete all this. Okay, so what we want to do now, we just want to run this quickly and check if it spits out everything correctly. Okay, first one I couldn't get. Female, male. Okay, yes, perfect. Okay, so it does work. So let's just stop it there. It's just weird that it didn't get the first one, but but it's not the train smash. I'm not gonna kill myself over that. But yeah, the next step we can do is obviously add the custom audience. So what we can do is create a custom audience, and you need to make a connection with your Facebook by clicking here on the ad and just go through the same process that we did with the Appify earlier. We go through the same process, choose the business manager that you want to use, the ad account, and then just name it. Let's say, for example, Instagram scrape. So that's going to be the name of the custom audience. So what you want to do is you just want to quickly run this one more time. Okay, so now you can see it created the custom audience. So what we can do is we can stop this now. So this is not as fully automated. This is more just a semi-automated approach. So now that the custom audience has been created, you can remove this one and then just add a Facebook custom audience, add users to a custom audience, because this module actually created the custom audience for us right now. So now we just choose the business manager again. Make sure that you're connected to the right Facebook page. Choose the ad account. Custom audience, we just said Instagram scrape. We add data. What we want is only the gender, but let's map it to the gender. Okay, and we want the first name and the last name. Wait, not in this one, the last name. Okay, so that's basically it. So let's run it again. Let's just wait for a filtering process. Just give it a bit. Oh, it's actually because our Google Sheets is already full. It's targeted with other stuff. Let me first clear that. Google Sheets. Take it out of scraper. Let's just clear this one. And go through it again. Why is this happening? Okay, just the gender one. Let's just redo this one. Verdict. Gender, let's choose this one and check. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I just actually used the wrong variable. I used the ChatGPT model one instead of the Google Sheets add a row or search a row function one. So that's why I didn't go through. So if you go to your Facebook audiences. Let's just refresh this here. You get the one, that's the Instagram scrape that we chose as a name. History, we can see the roses being added. Then you can literally go from there, go to your Facebook, start a new campaign and target the custom audience that you've just created, and sell your product or your service or whatever it might be to the audience. So yeah, it's basically a very simple setup. Like I said, this isn't a fully automated setup, fully automated workflow, but rather a semi-automated one. So you still need to create the custom audience and then take it away and put in the add users to a custom audience. We can also do a fully automated workflow, but for now I just want to show you how easy it is to set this up and how insane results you can get just by thinking that you can really directly target a specific audience. And it's just mind-blowing. So I hope this helps someone out there running paid ads or running a marketing agency. I really think it will, because I achieved some insane results with it. So yeah, going forward with this channel, I'm not sure where it's gonna head, but this is a start. We'll see as the time goes on where this channel is gonna head towards, but it's definitely gonna stay within the AI space, because I really think and really do believe something crazy is gonna happen with AI agents on the rise right now, and it's currently in demand. So yeah, it's very exciting for me, and I'm looking forward to share more workflows, more AI related stuff, and taking you guys with me on this journey. So yeah, until next time.